poverty, not just where my eyes can see. Gold and silver line the teeth of the beast that sits inside of me. But I never had time to find my peace, spending all my cash to find release. Will I break down? Probably, unless I dig inside to see it. But there exists a fire that's been spoken of. How do I begin to trust when all I've known was broken love?
Destinations, life from the low. Release them, no tension, and let them know. No, they say, don't give your heart away, no. But you gotta give your heart away. I'll be free. Me needs to be fearless and relentless, never back down, cause it's in our nature to defend us, and we to look above all the hate that shakes, makes, and breaks with no shame. Cause I'm me, I'll be free, it's burning up now. Burning up now, na-na-na, na-na-na. Burning up now, burning up now.
When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. Toughening up, we messed up in the middle. Arguing lately, and baby is giving me nothing like Benjamin Button's a riddle. Oh. Sorry if you can't keep up with me now. How many times I keep bumping around? Oh. Too many times I tripped on the line and you huffing and puffing, I'm sitting and crying. But something is changing, truth that I'm finding. We always find out that we both got the right to go. Some fast and others slow. Further along it shows, we still got the plans to go, but we all got a purpose. We all got the right to go, we all got a purpose. When you see me get fantasies you keep What I see, I get it. No matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get it, fantasies you keep it. Became real when you met me. What I see, I get it. No matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. You always find out that we both got the right to go. We all got a purpose. When you see you get it. Oh. Too many times I trip on the line. And what I see, I get it. Low. Further along, Joe's still got the plans to be. When you see you get it. Too many times I trip on the line. And became real when you met me. When you see, I
Up late nights on a Saturday, not at the club, wish I had a day just to turn up. Have to say my time's burnt up. Something like my pockets in the saddest way. Reality TV just laughs at me. Kinda like those bullies in high school. Behind the scenes was catastrophe. So could everyone quit telling me what I had to be? Just to be simple with you, brother, I'm truly glad to be a fuck up. Cause right now I'm down, so homie, what's up? I know I didn't grow to get here by being stuck up. Some people out seeing how much energy they can suck up. But I'm filling the cup up, passing it to my brothers. Maybe one day I'll buy a house for my mother. Up on the mountain, awesome. Helipad so I can visit often. Send my dad golfing off with Steve Austin. Stone cold focused. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. It's been a minute now, milking every opportunity. I should get a cow, never seen an obstacle that I couldn't get around. But I'm not from royalty, so I didn't get a crown. These thoughts were written down for those who sit and frown. Complain every day about the blessings they were given. How do you suppose those bros in Africa are living now? Maybe you could see the light if I could shift the clouds. So I'll try, but man, look how time flies. This year came and went like drive-bys. Mama still says she's surprised by my size, but this cat survives, still got my 9 lives. So what you wanna do? Go home, relax for 5 days cause you wanted to. I'd rather be out in Bombay, but I ain't mad at you. I'm not at home to stay, I'm just passing through. There's things I have to do. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. I've been in the office, they asking me where I'm off. I'm thinking that I fell off. It's a bad decision to start off with. If I don't call back, don't be mad at me. Home with family is surely somewhere that I'd rather be. I've been on the road for just too long, hoping that I'll come soon. No, when that'll be, man, who knows? Guarantee I'll have something to show. Most of y'all complacent, none of y'all got patience. I know that for a fact, cause I'm part of that equation. Learned from the school of life, and this is orientation. Nothing could prepare me for what I've recently been facing. Some say that gravity is too strong, but when you love, you really can't do wrong. So I'm sorry I can't move on, but I couldn't leave without this new song. Hey, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way. Wait, off in the distance, if you pass Boston then you missed it. I thank God for this maze, cause here I found my way. I know that some can't say the same thing with reason blaming and people shaming will get you nowhere. Did he just go there? Bitch, I don't care. One time don't mean one time. More time you'll need, that's fine. Cause when you succeed you'll find you create the wave. You don't need no sign. I seen ace of spades on Labor Day, and trust me, I ain't received no dime. They ask me how can you be so kind. I ask you how can you be so blind. We don't have to be so wild. Why you wanna see the same style and just compare to yo? Something like everything on the radio. Me, I just faded though, because I know I got my music and I know just how to use it. Yes, I know just how to use it. So when your car broke down and you can't get to work, when you spilled juice all up on your favorite shirt, expletives is what you wanna say, but in your mind my music starts to play. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die, darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way. So when your car broke down and you can't get to work, when you spilled juice all up on your favorite shirt, expletives is what you wanna say, but in your mind my music starts to play. Ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die, darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way. I wanna rock right now. Another way. They ask me how I know.
Let's go, chat. I see you, chat. What's good, Nightmare? DCL Tour Guide, good to see you. Lord Nemesis, good to see you. UMAC, good to see you. Shout out to Cromulon. Always shout out to Cromulon. DeFi Guy, good to see you. Metaverse Genius. It's good to have everybody here. What is good? We also got a bunch of people here in World with us. Key Beats, 044, Nicole Nixon, Irie, CubeMan Official. Wow, look, CubeMan Official is looking quite official right now. Look at those boosts. A lot of great gear coming into Decentraland. And the rule right now at Club Endomac is pretty simple. The rule... Oh my god, you can see... for whatever reason, this is the case. The rule right now is that you must choose something random. You must go through your backpack and select randomize. You can see it there, and I'll make my screen a little bigger on this side. You'll see it in a sec. Oh, Wow. Terrifying, Endo. Terrifying. Endo has truly exemplified what the goal is right now, and that is to have a... Look at them cheeks. Well done. Well done. This officially just went NSFW, folks. But look at those, I mean, those teeth, that unibrow, seriously, you know, pulling all attention. But, I mean, this was actually all faded. Endo went there into her backpack and selected randomize. Same thing goes for key beats. Same goes for everybody here. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is what I got, but let's give a couple let's do 9 times, and whatever we get after our 9th randomize, that's what we're going for the rest of the show. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3. Some of these aren't that bad. 4. Oh my gosh. 5. Let me move this over here. Shenanigans. Oh, toaster. All right, that was on 5. Here we go. 6, 7. All right, now it's just roulette. I think I have 8. All right, this is the one. And 9. Okay. You know what? That kind of's got my Naruto vibe going on right now. I'm not mad at this. Not mad at this outfit at all. Let's go. All right, sometimes the randomize, if you have the right wearables, doesn't go half bad, folks. Does not go half bad. Get this just right. So here we are at Club Endo Mac right now. We're just hanging out. Cromulon, the one and only Cromulon on the stage performing. Let's take a listen. Let's go. Look at that stage setup. Snoop would approve of this. I don't know. Look at those outfits. I don't know. This is, you get some classic Cromulon jams. There's nothing more. That is a dope setup. So that's pretty much how we do here in the metaverse. What's up, Psycho? By the way, let's see how we're doing on this airdrop. When this post right here gets every 9 retweets of that post right there that I just posted in Twitch chat, every 9 retweets of that, we're going to give away a mass airdrop on Expand. So if you don't know what I mean by a mass airdrop on Expand, then let me make you hip right now. On our community page on Expand, you can earn rewards in the form of NFTs, in the form of our own report token. As you can see here, a couple members have actually just requested. They've just made a request here for their tokens. I'm going to go ahead and approve that. So each week, once a week, we have these report tokens, which are able to be claimed. I'm able to go there and make sure you're not a bot. I can approve all very simply. And this is how we're distributing our report tokens. So you, the viewer, through these report tokens, you're able to vote on things in our DAO. Things like, who are the reporters? So as you can see, actually all of our reporters are voted in our DAO. Right here, you can see a past history of all votes for all of our reporters right here. Our very own Chris Metatrekkers, Mariana, Metacrowner, Fractillions, all these people. And in addition to that, recently, the most recent approved DAO proposal has been for our meta moment of the month. So all of our subscribers on Expand, they get airdropped a wearable each month that represents the #1 voted meta moment of that month. This month in August, we had to select between 5 specific really top-notch moments. But what came out was the Wonder Zone. That's right, you could probably have guessed it. The Wonder Zone NFT pickaxe release. So Fabinho, our DCL reporter who captured that moment, won $250 in Ethereum. Shout out to Fabinho. And that is the reward for the meta moment that is captured. That is voted the number one meta moment. So the reporter gets that. But also the community and the subscribers all get their own meta moment wearable each month, which we airdrop to them right here on Expand. So let's see how we're doing on this right here. We still have some more to go. So I'm going to wait. Once we get 5 more retweets on this post right here, I'm going to show you this post right here. 5 more retweets. And we will be doing an airdrop on Expand. So make sure you go ahead and opt in. It is free. You just have to pay for the Matic transaction. So if you don't already have Matic set up on the Polygon network, then I'm doing you a favor by helping you get that set up. The market is in a great position. Now, this isn't financial advice, but let's just take a quick look at how things are going. You can see that Bitcoin, we're at 18,868. We're underneath the weekly SMA. So for me, I feel like that is always to say we're continuing that sort of bearish trend as we've been on. Once it drops below this right here, though, 17,500, that's when I really feel like that is the confirmation for me we're still in a downward trend. But for me, I'm actually looking at also the NASDAQ and how that's performing, the S&P 500, how that's performing. Both of those things are sort of overall macro. And if we look at, oh, I appreciate that. Who was that? Yo, I appreciate that big time. Achille, appreciate that. I've been tracking Ethereum very closely because we're riding up on that Ethereum update, folks. That's right. We're going to have the Ethereum merge happening around September 15th. I'm kind of tracking. This is September. This is not Ninesgiving right here. And I don't know. For me, that's kind of what I've been targeting. Why? Because, and I'm not trying to give you financial advice, but the last time we saw a nice low opportunity before the spike was on the Ethereum, the last Ethereum phase that went through. 6 days before that was the last low. So I'm just basically looking at what's 6 days before the ETH 2.0, and for me it's actually September 9th. So I'm looking at this as sort of like, I don't know, a point of interest for me. And of course, you have our mana token, 731. Recently took a little crash today, actually. I think we're down like 6% in the last 24 hours. And that's just kind of following in this. But it all comes down to this ETH 2.0. Listen, if this next merge goes well, we could see everything in this ecosystem related to ETH having its way to the upside. But there's no say for sure. For me, I'm a creator, so I'm always just looking at buying Ethereum at its low, at a low price for me, so I can create in the long term. So speaking of the long term, if you look at where we are right now in ETH, and you look at where we've been, and sort of where our lows are, this was where we were in the last update, and you can see things. For me, anything that's like close to this 700 and downward is just a place where I'm averaging in. That's pretty much, and if we get like above these sort of overarching trend lines, that's where I feel like it's too expensive. So I just try not to buy ETH too expensive, folks, because at the end of the day, I'm just using it to mint things. I'm using it to create things. I'm not really using these things and investing in them speculatively. I'm really investing in the things that I want to use. So if I'm like, hey, ETH's at a good price, I'm going to need a lot of ETH coming up to make XYZ, that's when I'm, making sure that my stores, my infrastructure is there. That's your little market update from yours truly. Let's see, we have some events coming up. Bakanowski. So the first Belgian DJ artist is going to be performing in the metaverse thanks to Collect Online. And right on the heels of an exciting release, there's going to be 2 performances. Now, one's at 7 p.m., the other one's at 10 p.m. UTC. I will be live streaming it here on the DCL Report on my channel. So if you want to join me, you can always do that. I'll be doing that at the 10 p.m. UTC time. Make sure to come in here and RSVP for the event, even if just for a reminder or to support our partners here at Collect Online. They just opened up and released their Metagellan platform. Now, I've been telling you all that they've been preparing for this release. Let me just start by saying Metagellan is going to bring together the last step in what's been kind of difficult for people, especially artists, to create in the metaverse. Having land, renting land, building on land is a whole mission in itself. Now, a lot of artists don't have the means to even do that much. They just want to get their art into a prestigious art gallery. They want to get it to a place where there's things being presented. Collect Online built a platform that harnesses the power of Collect Online. It allows you to essentially take advantage of 10,000 unique visitors that they have on their land each month, and over 10,000 meters of land in the metaverse that they have available across 3 different metaverses. It allows you to have spaces so you can help your community learn about the metaverse, hold events, and do all sorts of things like pop-up events. They have great partners and really solid testimonials. The most impressive thing about this Metagellan platform is that you can actually reserve space within their metaverse galleries without even owning or building on the land. Directly from this Metagellan platform, you can actually simply locate the location, the actual frames and spaces that you want to host your art in, and without any code, without anything, or 3D modeling skills, bring your actual designs into the metaverse. Bring your NFTs into a location that is being frequented by visitors and metaverse explorers. Let's take a look over here. At the end of the day, I always make sure to partner with brands that bring value to our community, and Collect Online continues to do that. You've been seeing them with their presentations with Carla Goss. They've been doing art exhibitions. You've been seeing them do giveaways, and they haven't once asked for a grant. They've built all of this with their own dollars, their own investment. They're a proven collector platform that's bringing a lot of value into this space, and that, for me, are the companies and the teams that I want to support. So I'm happy to say that they are sponsors of the Decentraland report, and it's my pleasure to work with them. Make sure to take time to check them out. If you are an artist or you know any artists who are looking for space in the metaverse, they don't want to build, they just want to be able to select, hey, this is a gallery that I want to be able to send people to into Decentraland that has visitors. This is an easy way for you to do that. You don't need to get operation access. You don't need to go through the tedious steps that you would see with renting and building on land. This is a whole other side of the whole building and accessibility component. Let me know if you have any questions in chat. Shout out to Collect Online, and I love what y'all are doing. Folks, I want to bring this forward because you already know I've been working with Landworks, who's been presenting us all an amazing opportunity with their grants program. So if you haven't yet, this is the last week. In order to actually get, you have 3 more days for your Open Scenes grant program. In this grant program, you're getting free money to build in the metaverse. What beats that? All you have to do is design an NFT gallery, an HQ, a venue, anything that you think other people would benefit from being able to use and get started in the metaverse. So in Collect Online, you're putting your information and your content into established builds. Landworks is allowing you to actually use these open source builds from this grant in their rental platform. So if you do decide to rent land, you can use these open source builds and use them on your land. And I've already seen people's designs. Special shout out to Antonio, who is our newest On Earth badge holder. Shout out to Antonio, bought the NFT today and joined our exclusive group of VIP On Earth badge holders. He also won a grant from this program. He heard about it on this show. He learned how to apply. And what he did really well, he showed design concepts. He designed something that would be purposeful for anyone to use. He did it on a 1 of 1 or a 1 by 2, which means a lot of people would get use out of it. These are the things that he did to be successful. I suggest you take advantage of this opportunity. There's $16,000 left in USDC up for grabs. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead to landworks.xyz and apply for that grant. Absolutely. And there is a lot, folks, when I tell you that this is the way to grow in the metaverse, I'm not here shilling you like something I'm not here telling you the only way to be successful is by buying my NFT. Now, I will say that I do have my On Earth badge, which until I feel obligated to tell you this because over the next 3 days, only for the next 3 days until the end of our Ninesgiving event, these On Earth badges will be half price. Right now, they are 0.045 ETH, $71 right here. At the end of our Nines, so in 3 days, this will go back to its 0.09 ETH price. It only goes to half price once a year on the week of Ninesgiving. That is where we are right now, and that's why it's half price. Today, Antonio took advantage of that and purchased his. Shout out to Antonio. You do get direct connection to me. All the first alpha and information I put out, I put into our Discord channel. And soon, at least in our DAO right now, the vote is that On Earth badge holders will see a 4x multiplier for report tokens on Expand. We are adding a token-based bonus right now for ourselves and partners to see basically people who hold special content or things like the On Earth badge. They will be getting a multiplier. So right here we have a vote going on. Now there is the chance that it could be a no multiplier. The community could vote for no multiplier. But right now the community has voted, 4 people at this point, 4 out of 4 voted for a 4x multiplier. Been announcing this like crazy. So do not miss out on that important thing. But so for me, my goal as an artist was to say I'm always going to prioritize the people who supported me as an artist and the things that I've built. What have I built? I've created more than 6 albums that I've released. I've created a tech company in the digital health space. I've created the Decentraland report, and I'm working on new projects with new companies. When partners come to talk to me, they want to do stuff with me, I want to reward my community. So how do I do that? I get them whitelist spots for On Earth badge holders. So those On Earth badge is just how I reward the people who supported me from the beginning, and shout out those first 999 people who through the blockchain either can benefit from those rewards, or when we reach 1 million on Earth, inevitably, you will see the benefits of that. But I am still always out giving information for free. I am not gatekeeping this information. If you go on my YouTube channel right now, I did a 4-part series called Accelerate on Earth that basically gave everyone everything that I do on applying for these DCL grants. So no, you don't need to buy my NFT to figure out a lot of the things that I'm doing. I'm giving all this information for free. This land works, all this stuff. But if you did want a closer connection and more opportunities, like you would have already found out about what I'm going to tell you next if you were an On Earth badge holder. But I'm going to tell you about it now for everybody else tuning in. And let me give a special thanks right now to DCL Tour Guide. Thank you for that 16-month primes. I can't even believe it. Time has flown by. DCL Tour Guide, what can you say after 16 months of seeing the Decentraland report take shape? I love you, DCL Report. DCL Tour Guide, appreciate. DCL Report community, and I love you, DCL Tour Guide. I really appreciate you and all the support that you've given us from day one. DCL Tour Guide, for those of you who don't know, has also been a reporter. She's on her way to coming back after winning a computer from the Mountain Dew event that took place a few months ago. And this is important because the community uses the Decentraland report not only as a way to learn, to be reporters and earn crypto, fiat, and wearables, but also to know about when things are happening. It's difficult to be able to keep people up to date on everything. And on top of that, people who've never heard about Decentraland and don't have a computer to access it, on these streams, that's how we get it done. And we're all about empowering the community. So I'm going to tell you about this next opportunity right now that you can use to empower yourself, because the Decentraland report covers everything from every corner of the metaverse. Decentraland is like the New York City of the metaverse. That's how I see it. It's like a world capital. And the metaverse is the world. Decentraland is at the center of that world right now, but there's so many things happening and evolving. And how the metaverse connects to our daily life is also something that we cover here on the report. So one of those things is happening in the Jadu part of the metaverse. And that is a new grant opportunity called the AVA Community Treasury. Now, if you don't already know about Jadu, they are the pioneering company when it comes to AR in the metaverse. Web3 comes to life on planet Earth. They've created multiple projects, partnerships, where they have this AR jetpack and hoverboard, these things that could connect into the real world on this special app. And you could use your avatar character to fly around on them. It was very cool. But they went beyond that to find ways of using this as a way of storytelling. Recently, they partnered with Michael Bay to really take this to the next generation of of augmented reality. They will be the most technically and creative, ambitious project you've seen yet with avatars in Web3. And yes, as I said, they are collaborating with Michael Bay, one of the legends of storytelling. So if you think that you've seen things go off in a bang in his movies, well, actually, I think 25% of their AVAs, which are their avatar projects, their AR avatars that are going to be the sort of identity around their ecosystem. We'll get more into that in a second. But yes, they are going to be using 100% of the money from their mint to go into a community treasury. Why can they do that? Because they just raised a 36 million Series A round. Okay? DCL Tour Guide, you are at home here. Everybody, we are at home here. We are able to connect on ideas that are happening across the metaverse. Make sure that you know the best opportunity to explore next. And this is something to pay attention to, because when a project puts 100% of their mint, of their avatar project into a community treasury, that tells you their intentions. That tells you where they're coming from. Now, to take part in their mint for one of these AVAs, you either have their jetpack or their hoverboard. Those are the two different projects that they dropped previously that I told you about, interacted with their app that you could fly around with on your jetpacks, hoverboards. If you're a Void, shout out to I'm a Degen. If you're a World of Woman, if you're a Meebits, then you know about this project. And you know about their leadership and their team and their absolutely stunning dedication to the creative economy. Now, their AVAs are 11,111 Jadu AVAs. So they have a thing with numbers as well, folks. Shout out to my numerology family out there. Numbers are the language of the universe, folks. And they're dropping this on September 7th. So, folks, tomorrow the mint starts. They will crash land on planet Earth. Any of these avatars that don't get minted, check this out. They will be held and locked. At a later date, they will be dropped somewhere on Earth, almost like geocaching to discover these avatars. So, no, they won't be held and they won't be sold on the market by the team. They will be dropped and geocached for us to discover these AR NFTs and claim them somewhere in the world. Sounds amazing. So here we go. Look at these, folks. Look at these avatars. These look amazing. Just mind-blowing. Look at the design. Look at the personality behind this. It almost reminds me of things like, what was it called? Transformers for sure. Now, think about it. Michael Bay, Transformers. Look at this. You can see the quality of that, but it also reminds me of, what's the one that started with an R? And there were kind of like characters like this. I forget. If somebody in chat can remind me. By the way, I want to see if we hit the trigger for this airdrop. All right, folks. 3 more retweets on this, and it's a mass airdrop on Expand. I know that at least 3 of y'all have not retweeted this. Hit that retweet so I can send out an Expand airdrop, even if you're not opted in for rewards on Expand, which shame on you, you should be, because those report tokens are going to be the decision making for our decentralized news network. How content is decided. You should be getting these report tokens early at this point. This is so important. Companies, I'm calling it, companies are going to be purchasing report token to advertise on the DCL report. This is going to be directly connected to our advertising dollars, folks. You are going to want this report token. So either way, opt in. And if you're already opted in, so just retweet so you can get an airdrop, okay? So there's going to be, back to Jadu's Avas, the Atomic Heart Awakens. They have a beautiful lore setup. And it's going to come down to these first 5 characters. All right? We have Ruckus. We have Blink. Ooh. We have Disc. We have Eve. And we have Aura. Aura looks... I gotta see if I can get me some Aura, folks. And I'm going to tell you how to get into this mint very shortly. All right? So, just beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. In collaboration with Michael Bay, folks. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. What if I told you... Hold on. What if I told you they literally let the community vote on what the mint price was going to be? They literally said, listen, do you want this mint price for this to be 0.06 or 0.1? And they literally let the community vote. And the community voted for it to be 0.06 and everybody was happy. Michael Bay's behind it. Everyone knows this is going to go to the moon anyways. My opinion, just not financial advice, please. There's going to be augmented reality gameplay. People are going to use the money from their DAO, from their... you don't want to call it really a DAO. There's a DAO component to it, but it's not... I'm going to get into this. It's not completely DAO operated. And we're going to get into that in a second. Let me turn on my light real quick. What's up, Psycho? Good to see you. Steve, it is great to see you, brother. DeFi Guy, Sherry Berry. I'm giving y'all some straight up fire information right now, folks. So let me get back into this because I know it's super blurry right now. My next investment has to be a camera, but I've been too busy investing in MetaMoment wearables, folks. Every month I've been like, MetaMoment wearables are where it's at. That's the future. I believe in the MetaMoment wearables. So, alive on planet Earth. There's going to be augmented reality gameplay. They have a whole app that you will be able to create stories with. So I'm telling you right now, our first in-world avatar reporter reporting about the metaverse from inside the world is going to be an AVA. I'm telling you right now, our next reporter on the Decentraland report will be one of these AVAs. I am already guaranteed to get one because I am a jetpack holder for this project, folks. I already own a jetpack and 2 hoverboards. And I'll tell you what that's going to get me shortly. But next gen AR gameplay, real world environments. They literally went to real world places to create the most powerful shading and the most powerful environments possible. Look at these. And you get commercial rights. So yes, you get commercial rights and game ready files from day one. You won't have to wait multiple years to get game files. No, day one, you are going to have full commercial rights and you're going to be able to use your AVA to do whatever you want to tell the best story in Web3 history. And that's right. 100% of this mint is going to go into the community treasury. With that treasury funding, we're going to be doing IRL events. We're going to be doing physical forging. So we're going to be doing AVA holders have commercial rights. So you can do all sorts of things to access that funding to support the development of new Jadu products and holder benefits. So for me, I feel like there's a lot of possibilities there. You can do projects. So you want to make a music video with your AVA, you want to write a song, make a movie, build a game, create a decentralized news network hosted by an avatar, an AVA. Do you want to support the decentralized news network with our first digital reporter in the real world, creating reports from the real world about the metaverse? We are going to apply for these grants as the DCL report, folks. You better bet we are going to be looking for this. But in order to do that, you need to know the process. And there is a whole new process here, folks. It is not like the DCL DAO. There are some things that are similar, but folks, it is not the same. So let's start with how to participate in this ecosystem. Number one, to get the AVAs and to even apply for a DAO grant by the Jadu Act program, you need to have, number one, the first, you want to know about the mint. The mint, number one, if you have a jetpack, you get a free airdrop in about, let's see. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to say for safety reasons, the snapshot has already been taken on this. The snapshot has already been taken on this for the jetpack airdrop. I'm pretty sure that for the mint, they're not, it's like, going to be right before the actual mint takes place, that you should still be good to get a hoverboard. I'm pretty sure. But go into their Discord and ask to be sure. I'm going to drop their Discord channel right here. Tell them, if you do go in there, tell them that the Decentraland report sends you. Why don't you? All right. Dropping you a link right there to their Discord. If you have a jetpack like myself, you will be getting a free airdrop of one of these AVAs. So in the morning, I will be letting you know what I pulled. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll see. Either way, the power of storytelling is equal across all AVAs. Doesn't matter what rarity you have. What matters is how creative are you? What can you imagine on Earth? That is what will determine the value of your AVA. That's how I approach Web3, folks. Those are the way that I invest in myself. I'm not about chasing rug pulls. No action required. They're gonna airdrop it, so they cover the gas fee. Good times. If you're you will also get an additional. You can mint one during this next phase too. So jetpacks will get one mint, and if you have for every regular hoverboard, you'll get a mint, and for every jetpack, and there's different ones like the pros and stuff that you can get multiples. So in that phase 2, starting tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I believe that's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we will begin on our mint. And then phase 3, the partners. So if you have a Fluff, World of Woman, Doggies, Meebits, I have a couple of these projects, but I wouldn't be so sure it's gonna get there, folks. I really think it's gonna mint out on the Jadu holders. I mean, let's see how many of these things are. Let's see. So let's see, the jetpack. And it is a hefty price now, but the jetpack, there's 1.1 thousand of those. So let's see, 1.1. Then how many hoverboards are there? $6.7. And keep in mind, there's only like 11K, let's say. 11.111, right? 1,000 total AVAs. So automatically minus 1,000.1.1 for the jetpack holders. Automatically minus 1,000, so basically that leaves us with 10,000 left. For the hoverboards, some of these can mint 2 or 3. So let's say, let me see. What total max? Okay, this is going to be hard to count this, but there's already, I can see the Pro has 600. The Pros can mint 2. This could easily hit 10,000, easily. I mean, it's possible. It's possible that it could mint out there. It could get to the partner sale. Anything that doesn't get minted between the partner sale and the Jadu holder sale and the jetpack airdrop, anything that doesn't even go to the public, doesn't go to the team, these are the ones that I said they end up going to remote regions of Earth for you to discover in a geocache. That's pretty dope. But I doubt that's going to happen. I feel like these are all going to get claimed. And if less Jadu holders mint, it's better. It's actually not bad. If less Jadu holders mint, it's actually better for the treasury because the Jadu holders mint at a lower price. So actually, the less Jadu holders that mint, the better. We don't want it to actually be minted out via the Jadu holders. We want it as little as possible. I'm going to mint out all mine, but hopefully y'all don't mint yours or you mint like one, please. Because we want most of them to mint out here in the partner sale. And I can definitely see it minting out in the partner sale. So we shall see. There. Either way, I think there's wins at every stage, because even if it doesn't mint out in the partner sale, we get the Lost Avas, which is freaking such a dope concept. I freaking love that. This is literally a gold standard people are going to start adopting. Geocaching their unminted NFTs. Folks, come on. Come on. Tell me that's not freaking genius. These people are creative. Extremely creative. Extremely intelligent. They have an amazing team. They're backed by venture funding. Oh, Psycho's announcing it. We've hit our retweet. All right, folks, it's time for an airdrop. You know what that is. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Good job, y'all. We hit that 11 now. 7 more retweets, and I'm going to hit a second airdrop. But there's a catch. If you do not claim this airdrop, then you cannot claim the next airdrop. That's right. You'd have to claim this airdrop to actually claim the next one. So how do you claim an airdrop? Well, here you can see I've just done the airdrop, folks. Simple as that. Boom. I've made the airdrop. In order to claim yours, you can see in the top right here on expand.gg, if you go to settings, you can go to your wallet and you go to NFT airdrops right here. Under NFT airdrops, you can go to connect wallet. Now you do have to be on Polygon and you want to be on the same wallet that you mint, but obviously I don't collect airdrops for my own channel, so I don't have these here. But this is where you'll see the list of claim. I could go on a test account if you want to really see what that looks like. But if you're in chat, let me know if you have any trouble with that. You just go to wallet, you go to NFT airdrops right there, and you'll see your NFT to claim right there. And when you do, we just got a clone in the family. What's good? Oh, I love seeing Clone X family up in here. What's good? You can see here I get a little announcement when you claim your prize. It is pretty awesome. And whenever you have something to claim, typically you'll see it right here under your rewards button. Boom, Vinny Piazza, Sherry Berry, Nightmare, everybody claiming their prizes. Well done. And also that under your wallet is where under coin earnings, when you do get dropped your coins, this is where you're going to see your opportunity to claim your report tokens. So shout out to the DCL DAO. We've been able to build out everything. We are done, folks. I can officially tell you we have paid our smart contract auditor. We've settled things. We have the person who created the smart contract for Decentraland. The person who created the smart is auditing our smart contract for our community rewards. So I did not go to just anybody. I made sure we put the right amount of funds and we got somebody amazing who we couldn't afford, but he's giving us a discounted rate to audit our smart contract. So that's it, folks. We're done. Like, we've built everything. We've used this $120,000 to build you your very own decentralized news network. You have streamers 7 days a week. You earn your right and your voice and your say by opting in on our community page. You see that 90% of your subscription goes into our actual company. So there's an efficiency built around this. It's not, you don't have to subscribe to something where we only see literally 55%. We get to see 90% back into the community here. We've built this to be sustainable. Every month you're getting an airdrop of Meta Moment wearables. So every month we have a wearable drop that goes to our subscribers. We've built out our ability to actually sell. You can actually purchase NFTs using your report token. So I can actually put up NFTs that give you the right to billboard space, to ad space, your NFT pass to actually apply to become a reporter. everything is now, we've literally created our own creative economy. We've done it, folks, and in a few days we are going to be celebrating this together. So not only are we going to be celebrating the Bakanowski party over at the Collect Online location, but we will also be celebrating together on Ninesgiving, which is actually 2 days before our deadline to complete everything for this grant was on September 12th. We actually finished this 3 days in advance of our deadline. So, well, actually, we're going to be displaying this. We're already done with it. We've built all the features. The DCL Report HQ is ready to go. We are going to be unveiling this once and for all at our event here on the 9th of September. Ninesgiving, it seems like it's kind of fate. And I really want y'all to join us and just join us for this really special event. All right, y'all. I'm going to be debuting a live performance that you have not seen before. Fingers crossed if we can finish the video in time. And you want to definitely follow up on my Twitter page to stay up to date on this. It's going to be a blast, and I look forward to that. I hope y'all will join. So, folks, we're building this from the ground up. We've been able to make ourselves a decentralized news network thanks to the Decentraland DAO, and we're going to continue to grow. We will be forever the Decentraland Report, and we will continue to form partnerships and work with other companies like Jadu to further connect this open metaverse and make Decentraland the center hub and the pioneering and recognize it for what it is, the pioneers of the metaverse. It is the home to every pioneer, let's be real. So, number one, I want to say make sure that you go into our DCL. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It looks like things are indeed going to be 4x multiplier for those on-Earth badge holders. My goodness. On-Earth badge holders. What is good? Drop a 9 in chat if you have an on-Earth badge. If you got an on-Earth badge and you're looking forward to 4x your report tokens. Wow. I was expecting 2x, possibly 0x. Because anyone can apply for this. Anyone can vote on this, folks. 4x. Psycho, I will tell you, I am not shilling this for any reason. I won't shill you the NFT, but I will shill you the discount. Until the 9th of September, every year on the week of Ninesgiving, our on-Earth badges will be 50% off. So until the end of our Ninesgiving event, this on-Earth badge will be 0.045 ETH. So $71. Shout out to Antonio. Bought his on-Earth badge 6 hours ago. Shout out to Antonio. So if you want to get that boost, think about it. If you don't want to subscribe to a monthly subscription, you can still get the boosted report token rewards by having an on-Earth badge. Or you can get both. You can get the subscriber bonus as well as the 4x multiple on the subscriber bonus. Folks, I think that you see that I'm doing my best to bring as much value back to the community. And if there's anything that you feel like I can do better or we as a team can do better, because I certainly could never do this by myself. We have a large team of partners and reporters, video editors, the community members who vote in our DAO, everything that's happening here. And we've achieved a lot as a result. We really have. We've been featured alongside companies like Google, Meta. We've been featured on CBS, The Today Show. I think it's important to take moments to recognize the progress we've made. On this 9th of September, we are going to be celebrating that together with the unveil of our new Decentraland Report news station. It's going to be tremendous. I absolutely can't wait. We have 13. Wow, 13 retweets right here. 5 more retweets and another airdrop. And I see a lot of you have already claimed your airdrop. Look at this. Goldilocks claiming 450 report tokens. The report tokens you don't need to claim every week. You can claim, they will stack on each other. So sometimes you can see some people do wait to claim them. But if you want to use them in voting in our DAO, they do come in handy. Let's go, Goldilocks, for the win. Goldilocks, I don't know if you saw yet, but do people want to see the concept art for this month's Meta Moment wearable, the Meta Moment wearable that's coming up? Do you want to see the concept art that we've been working on? And the design is now being worked on. We should see in the next week our next Meta Moment wearable drop. Let's go. It came down to some very top-notch contenders. Expand with the airdrops. We had, of course, our Golfcraft tournament, Mariana, shout out. We had BTS coming into the metaverse. August was an exciting month. We had finally the Wonder Zone. We had the Wonder Zone NFT pickaxe drop. Our job of preserving the metaverse, it gets done at many levels, folks. This Meta Moment wearable, we preserve history in fashion. So these Meta Moments, they get turned into wearables that both can be purchased to support our development team, our operations, our reporters, but as well as airdrop to our beloved subscribers on Expand, who make everything possible. Without our subscribers on Expand, we could not do what we do. I could not express that enough. We will not be able to continue doing this without getting the number of subscribers on Expand up way higher. So we need to do our best to make it worthwhile. And these Meta Moments wearables, this is how we do it. And actually, this is really, I feel like the thing that we're all going to look back on and can be used in amazing ways to reward our earliest supporters. So these Meta Moments wearables, if you're a subscriber and you have every single one, it is going to come in handy. And they're seriously dope. We've already published 3. We have 1 more on the way. Thanks to your votes. It will be, indeed, the Wonder Zone NFT pickaxe. And we have some epic concept designs brought up by our legendary 3D artist, the one and the only Songo. So I'm going to give you, sorry Songo, I'm giving them a leak right now on what this is going to look like. So we thought, of course, if you're going to have a pickaxe, you need a miner's helmet. That is true to the metaverse. We felt like there weren't enough miner's helmets out there. So we made our own, folks. And this is the concept art that we're looking at right here. You can see what this is going to look like. And this one in the top right is what we came up with as our go-to. So right here, and there is a special Easter egg. I won't give away all the surprises. There is a special Easter egg that will be hidden in this wearable that will do something we've never done as a DCL Report wearable. So it'll be a first of its kind, something really special. Shout out to Songo, killing it, absolutely killing it. So this is going to be our 4th Meta Moments wearable. It's going to go quite beautifully with your Wonder Zone pickaxe. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Super pumped about that. Folks, there is an exciting times ahead. Keep your head on straight. You know, like this market is going to go in either direction after this merge, in my opinion. Either it's going to go on a big, either it's going to pump and dump really low because the market maker was just waiting for an opportunity to cash out what little bit they could before a long bear cycle. which is what I feel like is the more likely circumstance. Or what we could see is after this ETH merge, we could see Ethereum pump a little, dump, but still hold at this sort of like 1900 mark, right? Because like, think about it. We're about to pass a point of no return. Once these kinds of these updates, these technological cycles, they mark a point of no return, in my opinion. When the last time this happened, we immediately went up and we didn't really ever return to that point, right? That this low point that you see. We bounced off that the last time, right? The last low that we had. So for me, I feel like once we see this update, we're passing a point of no return. We're not passing a point of fall into an abyss. I don't really see that as the story for Ethereum. But who knows? We'll see. I have averaged in a little bit. You know, I'm balanced across stable coins, and I have some stuff in my Mana, in my Ethereum, in my Matic. So we'll see how this goes, folks. Well, I had a lot of fun today. There's so much going on and so much in the horizon that I have to still prepare, folks. I'm still preparing for Ninesgiving. I'm getting my I'm working on a presentation. I'm going to tell you right now. For those tuning in, I'm going to prepare you. We are not waiting. We've finished what we said we were going to build for the DCL report. We finished what we said we were going to build, right? We have these automated features. We are doing the security audit. And within a couple months, we should see this available for community members to access and to create their own communities and their own Web3 rewards. But we've already built it, we've deployed it, we've tested, you're using it, you're getting your points. We've built a decentralized news network. We've built a creative economy. The first of its kind in Decentraland. Do not tell me that there is anything like the Decentraland report that exists in Decentraland right now. We are creating content every day that's telling the story from various perspectives. All of you can have a voice on this platform and can own. We've really done something special. In this, we can't stop. We can't slow up. This is not the end of our story, folks. This is just the start. Now that we've built this, we need to make sure that every student in this space, and when I say student, I just don't mean people in school. I mean people student-minded, people aged 20 to 40 who are interested in learning about the metaverse, who are probably studying computer science, studying art, design, music. Maybe they're learning 3D modeling. Maybe they're learning animation. These people who want to and are ready and will benefit from learning about the metaverse. People like you and I. We need them to find out about what we're doing. On Ninesgiving, I will be showing you the first draft of our next proposal. We are not posting a proposal on Ninesgiving. We are partying and we are announcing our plans for the future and what we are doing next. And you're going to be unveiled into the most, in my opinion, the most beautiful build that I've seen in Decentraland to date. The most meaningful. There are so many features. Everything goes into it to tell a story and empower our community. And we're going to be basically telling you what we see as the next important next steps for us to uplift the Decentraland report, but as well as the community. So please make sure that you come, celebrate, and you check in on that. It's going to be a big deal for us, because if we don't continue to grow and take this next step, it will either mean more weight and pressure and stress on on Decentraland and losing our decentralized news network. It is possible. We are not guaranteed. We are not out of the woods yet, folks. We are spending $18,750 a month to do what we've been doing in the last 6 months. if we want to continue doing what we've been doing over the last 6 months, if we want to continue this growth, we need to reach 7,500 subscribers on Expand. Why? You might be saying, hey, that's like, if even at $5, that's like 30 something thousand. 50% of the money that we make here on our subscriptions go to our reporters. So all of our reporters earn their share of, let me see, they're listed here as moderators. So these are our reporters. Our reporters, they earn 50%. They split 50% of the revenue that gets made. So not only will we be able to sustain ourselves and have our own decentralized news network, we will have a platform to bring awareness to every creator in our ecosystem, but also our reporters will be earning like over $2,000 a month for reporting in the metaverse. In my opinion, I think that's like one of the best jobs ever to reach the metaverse. So literally the value that we can create here, and all of it is to say your subscription for $5 a month, which gets you your Meta Moments wearable, which gets you your report token airdrops, which gives you a voice and the ability to advertise and get coverage on a decentralized news network, is also going to give us this resource for the rest of our history as a DCL report and continue to do amazing things. I want to keep this in mind that everything that we're building here is not promised. We have to keep growing. So I hope that you will support us in this next stage. Drop a 9 in chat if you're ready to back the DCL report in our next stage of our growth. Whether that means maybe you can't subscribe right now, but will you support us in the DAO? Will you give us feedback? On Ninesgiving, we're going to be posting in the forum, folks. We're not going to be asking, demanding you to vote yes on the draft that we present. We're asking you to give us feedback and support us in the belief that we need to preserve the history of our metaverse. We need to preserve all the things that are happening here. And if you missed it and you want to hear more my thoughts about these things, you know what? I strongly suggest you go check out this podcast that I just did with Tobik on this thing called the Unversed podcast that he just started. This is the very first episode right here. So on Unversed, it's a beautiful podcast that goes over a range of things from the metaverse to Decentraland, my healthcare tech startup, the DAO that we built, the Decentraland Report DAO, as well as the DCL DAO. So if you want to get in depth on these things, and you know Tobik always asks the best questions, he really gets to the meat of things and asks the things that we care about. If you want to check that out, go ahead and jump into there. It was a really, really great podcast. And make sure that you just go like and subscribe, folks. There is not enough subscribers here. I need to see us subscribe right now. 21 subscriptions here on this channel right now, folks. Let me see it. When we let's get this. When we get this to, if we get this right now to 20 subscribers, let's say 18 subscribers, a multiple of 9. Let's get this to 18 subscribers right now, folks. Let's go. Tobik deserves that support. I cannot express to you enough the amazing work that he did and continues to do for Decentraland. That's how I feel about it, folks. He deserves our love and support. Yes, he does. Wait, that's not it. Right here. Boom. If you want to retweet, if you feel so motivated to, I'd appreciate that. Love you, Tobik. I appreciate everything that you do. You're an amazing creator. If we had 7,500 subscribers here on the DCL report, I would bring every single one of them to you because of the amazing attention and work. Boom! 5. We don't have 7,500 right now, but we got 5 your way right there, homie. There we go. There we go. Well deserved. I have a plan to get us to 7,500 subscribers, and it is not by asking, and essentially, I think that we can keep things around 5%, right? 5% of people who find out about what we're doing and our members here are going to be subscribers. That's what we're at right now. I believe we can keep that. So if we can get our member count, which is free, and you earn report tokens and a vote and a say in a decentralized news network, the first of its kind, I think we can do that. If we can get this to 150,000 members, I know that's a lot, we can get this to 7,500 subscribers. So what we need to do is just target and market like Gary Vee taught us to. We're definitely getting 7.5 million subscribers. Don't play with my emotions, Pepe God. If we do that, imagine, folks, we would compete with like mainstream media, like CNN. This would be the most disruptive thing to ever happen in media. Like, do we realize what we're on the cusp of actually doing right here? I don't know if we are, but in order for us to get closer to that vision, we need to start by getting to 99 subscribers, folks. So if you aren't yet and you feel like you believe in the need to preserve the history of our metaverse, if you believe in the need to have a decentralized platform for the voice of the people, where any one of us can be reporters, where you vote in the DAO who gets to be that voice, when you can use your report token by watching and supporting this to actually get billboard space and coverage on that news network. No more press release sort of pigeonholing creators into press releases. This is our voice, folks. This platform will be that for us. So let's keep building it. Let's keep doing it. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We have our next DCL reporter up, and you can always follow them across on their channels as well. We have Mariana and Fractillions on Monday, myself on Tuesday. We have Meta Trekkers on Tuesday as well, finishing up his report soon. We have Frisky Bumblebee, Fabinho, who streams in Portuguese, and Ina, who speaks in Spanish. So if you speak Spanish, if you speak Portuguese, English, we also have Meta Trekkers who speaks Chinese. So we can cover across many different languages right now, and we're looking, and actually we recently added, this needs to be updated, this week we're going to be streaming our first reporter in Arabic. That's right, we have our streamer in Arabic now, so we're streaming in 5 different languages. This is something that we think is a huge accomplishment. No other metaverse can say they have a decentralized news network that streams across 5 different languages, covering events 7 days a week. That is a huge accomplishment. Could be possible without y'all, folks. So make sure to keep tuning in, keep supporting our reporters, and and special shout out to our partners and sponsors: Collect Online, Enter DAO, MetaZoo, Expand. Thank you for supporting our team and making it possible. Head on over to the Decentralandreport.com to stay up to date on that. But folks, I'll see you on Thursday, and of course, I'll see you on Ninesgiving. I'm looking forward to this Ava drop for tomorrow. I'll definitely be posting on that on Twitter, so stay up to date on that. Much love. Peace out. Have a great rest of your night, y'all. Deuces. I'm going to play a little music here. But that is, I guess, you know, like, people have been asking me to play music here at the end of my streams. If you don't know, I went to Berklee College of Music, studied jazz composition, film scoring, have a whole catalog of music, which, by the way, if you're an On Earth badge holder, you get the rights to use this music in any content build or whatever you want. You can even make money off of those contents. So you have 6 albums of music which you can use freely. If you ever were like, oh, what music can I use? You have jazz music, electronic music, hip-hop music, instrumental music. Just go ahead and check out my Spotify and you can listen in. I'm going to play some of that right now What do you think in chat? What do you want? Jazz, hip hop, instrumental, or electronic? What would you prefer? Let's see what chat would like to sign off on. Electronic. I am with that. I am with that big time. All right, so without further ado, this is going to be, let me see. I'm going to give you this song right here, which actually comes with a music video. This one comes with a music video and then the full song. What's up, Stelson? Good to see you. Here we go. All right, y'all. Playing the music video. And then I will see y'all Thursday. Let's go. This one's called Frequently Asked Questions, an Introduction to Kevin on Earth.
More you need to know. Other than life, it's all about the love you put into your thoughts that goes into your work and gives you room to grow. Growth, it's all about the work you did because you thought a love within your life with the one you chose. What you see is what you get. I would bet that you never heard nothing so fresh. For every song I hear about sex, drugs and stuff that I won't test. 50 shots into my chest. For the first person that can guess where I'm from, what I did. CEO appoint motion. Dressed in sweat, I'm soaking. You won't see me coasting, swerving when my lane ain't open. For my summer babe scoping, my homies selling dope in the projects. I'm about to give you a pill that you ain't pop yet, and it's the red one. Take a second, settle into this new dimension. Leave you guessing on the next one. Start to lessen your connection to the matrix. We in chains with music that's just tasteless. But I wanna change this. But will you embrace it? I don't know. I guess I can only do me.
Much love, y'all. All right, now I'm going to play you the full version of this. Actually, I'm just going to pick it up where this track leaves off.
Yeah, because that'll look line up better in the video.
All right. Peace out, y'all. Enjoy.
It's all about the love you put into your thoughts. Goes into your work. It gives you room to grow. Ain't much more you need to know. intermission of guilt, a profession of hate, but it is a declaration of what I've experienced. I do believe the things I've experienced in my life, few will in such a small period of time. And this music that I made, it just covers a part of it that my words could never express. The feelings that I went through, the ups, the downs. I want to give a shout out to my boy Positions. Such a talented producer, helped me a lot on this album. Also, shout out to Fresh from DE. Man, if it wasn't for you, I could not get this message so clear. Thank you, man. I want to thank my wife. Without you, none of this would be possible. Thank you for believing in me. If you take the time to listen, you're gonna hear my truth, my story. So for this, I present to you, for the record. Send me medals cause I know you fellows can't make better shit. All you fellas, let me get the setup for this rhetoric. Could be better, see this time I'm rapping for the hell of it. Recklessly ruin reputation, synchronized with the step you with. See, when I get the microphone, it's a weapon. Think you got a vest for this, homie, you can guess again. I don't care what color, creed, where you from, I set you in. Many people soldiers, but only few can be veterans. I'm a fucking OG, only got Edison. Now you shocked, telling friends, bright side upsetting them. I'm not a surprise guy, I'm drinking fine wine, giving high fives, grabbing my wife's thighs like mama. Let me tighten up my tie. Sophistication losing as I pull up in my ride. The whole city rooting that I honestly might cry. They know what the kid is doing, they riding by my side. Boy, booming, maybe baby just slow down. Would you believe me if I said that my flow power could convert into 10 times? You know how? Wow, now look at that boy. Wow, how can we reach if we can't grow bigger? Kill the white boy cause he just said nigga. Girlfriend mad cause I fucked her sister. I might get famous if I post on Twitter. Get down, get down. Levee swell up when these words develop like a hurricane. If you stand up and you say you'll stop me, you're insane. But if that's the case, you're in luck. We're the same. Don't start to think you're on my level, it'll hurt your brain. No end of this, round and round is like a carousel. It ain't about how much I want, it's what you care to sell. Cause if I could, I'd take it all. All my homies playing ball, stop playing, man, you can stay involved. But how can you speak when you eat your dinner? Pastor blessed it, but he's just a sinner. What's one thing that's worse than a trigger? Pizza loving politicians hiding in the system. Get down, get down. I just do what I got to do, what I got to do, what I got to do. I just do what I got to do, what I got to do, what I got to do. I won't stop until I'm through. So tell me what you gon' do. Yeah. My hot box shameless. First thought when I bought the range, we bump hip-hop, these rock style slave shit. Who thought that triplets could make these ridiculous rappers famous? I don't even wanna talk about them. I ain't even mad cause I bought the album. Full cash chillin' in a Honda Wild and sunny day out, I'm just round smiling. Apple bottom and I'm out here bobbing like a SpongeBob, but bikini bottoms boss. And who knows what reality will cause? You out here, cash will slip into your drain. Mommy, careful for when you think about letting him into your world. Hold up, wait a minute, watch him put that syrup in it, serve it up. She say she went to college for a future, she should learn stuff, but watch her adjust the bustier. As she mentions, who's to say, if I take one sip of this, what I might just do today. Spliffin' is real, pop box stainless. Second stop, cause I got to re-up. Picture the weekend chillin' with my feet up. I quit calling Caesar, cause we suck. Some see my fever for the reefer, need a medical opinion. There's a research, but the meager opinion that you're giving just tells me you didn't hit the rhythm. A life cycle that you like, for my life to be another kid on the bike. This time, genius comes in a man with a spliff in his hand. Could you give me a light? I see nothing left, could you give me a right? For a minority, that would be a delight. So don't mind me or those behind me, we made it finally, so I'm flying a kite. Spliff is real. I just do what I got to do, what I got to do, what I got to do. I just do what I got to do, what I got to do, what I got to do. I won't stop until I'm through, so tell me what you gonna do. Yo, man, it's cold out. How long you been waiting? 10? How much longer? 30? Maybe an hour now? Look at that, man, there been bitches in there. I swear. It's cold out here, yo. Right there, yo. Man, shut up, man. Hello? Longer, yo. Man, I've been waiting how much longer? They just let those people... I've been in line for a mighty long minute now. Came in for summer, but it's feeling like winter. How did you ride with the wave? Need to move, sick and shake. Tap my story, pick a page. Allegories, history. That's important shit to say. These days, people need to know who wrote your shit today. They don't look at me though. Hit him behind the peephole. Feel like they hear me knocking, yet decide to leave me cold. So I'll just do my thing. You wanna see me stuck and blind all night? Don't think so. Brought 3 girls to blend in the crowd. That's until I pulled out the loud. Bouncer pulled me up out the cloud. Said those girls fine, man, you should be proud. You are what you chase, man, that's what I believe. You proceed in the direction that you perceive. And if you doubt it, just ask Khaled, man. Go and use those keys. Alright, Inmate 235. Man, the same fucking food every day. Yo, move. Would you like chicken or meatloaf? Pick. Which one is which? You want, man? I'm waiting to. Man, you gotta pick, sir. Alright, just give me the chicken. I've been in line for a mighty long minute now. Came in for something cause they calling me a sinner. Why did you rob Rick and Jane? Police gonna pick my brain. Ask me if I'm sick of shame. When I'm from the shit's the same. To be honest, I miss the pain. Life's full of ups and downs, but I miss the gains. So I hit some free throws, not all of them legal. They got me locked up, judge decided to leave me old. So I'll just do my thing. You wanna see me locked up my whole life? Don't think so. Pick the gang to blend in the crowd. That's until Vatos acted proud. Too bad Goss never patting down. Stuck me good, got me red on the ground. You are never safe, man, that's what I believe. We suffer for the gains of the powers that be. And if you bowed it on some proud shit, man, you'll be like me.
We give us this day our daily bread. Hallelujah. So we as all sinners may come to Jesus. Yes, sir. So step forth if you are ready to receive him.
You know what he really into. But I love Jesus. Yeah, we do. I've been in line for a mighty long minute now. Came as a lover, praise Jesus, he's a giver. Why don't you tithe with your gains? Plant a seed, fix a pain. Pastor looks at me with shame if I don't believe the same. To be honest, I miss the chains that held me down, vice grip on my brain. I just had to leave those, cause I do believe souls repeat the same mistakes, the story is retold. So I'll just meditate and find the truth the way it is. I think so, it shall be creation, a sound. Only thing that I ever found. Brought me peace in this land of crowns, where the true king's clearly yet to be found. But you are within grasp, man, that's what I believe. Inside of yourself, the powers receive. And if you doubt it, don't ask about it, man. Just go look and see. Came from the forest, destiny I went for it. Not to be on stage, but to be on stage. I had the recipe for it, while the rest of you torn sections of the sickest group for the record you throwing. the past as your own gas. It's only hot shit if it came about your own ass. Man, that's so nasty. Speed up all you want, but you never pass me. Quit talking numbers, little homie, that's 3. Hey dude, NERD, that's catchy. If it was mine, would you even ask me? Calculator, so you'll never cash me. Outside looking for the answers, have these. Seems illogical these days to have dreams, cause to move the boat you need to have steam. But now I heard down the river live the bad things. Fuck you, trying to stop all that I do, but you forgot about my crew. They saying fuck you, this the kind of storm we ride through. So one day I could write what I do. Really fuck you, not the kindest thing but true. The side of the fence I stuck to, so really fuck you. Cause recently the sky ain't blue, and I blame it on you. Not to say I don't take responsibility for how I'm feeling. Really shouldn't let these vultures pick at me. But silly thing is I'm alive, but sacrifice my life for someone's silver lining. Night times I'm nearly crying cause I'm overwinded. Investors telling me I'm out of time and I got 5 minutes. I'm wondering about the children who never find it. Single moment contemplated suicide, but never mind it. It just creates problems for those who want to solve it. For what more do I have to do to settle the score? If this was soccer, something like 27-4. And trust me, I've worked 24/7 before. Never got me much, but every car I drive is a Corvette. There's a vet at the core. Kill you with a verse, leave you dead on the floor. And I said it before, but I'ma say it some more. I'm on a campaign to set the decor, and it says fuck you. Trying to stop all that I do, but you forgot about my crew. They saying fuck you, this the kind of storm we ride through. So one day I could write what I do. Really fuck you, not the kindest thing but true. The side of the fence I stuck to, so really fuck you. Cause recently the sky ain't blue, and I blame it on you. Fuck you, trying to stop all that I do, but you forgot about my crew. They saying fuck you, this the kind of storm we ride through. So one day I could write what I do. Really fuck you, not the kindest thing but true. The side of the fence I stuck to, so really fuck you. Cause recently the sky ain't blue, and I blame it on you. Before me said the game is lonely. Didn't know it before, no, I stay with homies. But that was all before I became the only one CEO, you know. Let me hang on your dream. You in the major leagues, let me play on your team. You destined to succeed, let me raise off your steam. Oh no, I got all that I need, but I have faith in your seed. You got this, man. All you wanted was a leg up. Don't worry, man, you got this, you don't need me. Now you just wanna get your bread up. I can't do this, man. I got other things. I gotta get my money right. But you ain't finished what you said, huh? I know I said I'd do that, but you know, it's like situations change. Yes, I'm the only one with a real strut. But I talk shit. It ain't like that. 3 months in my house, this suit taken from my mouth. Won't break into all of the details, I ain't snitching on my doubt. Even if I leak to the drama, what he stole, this Obama looking monster, look enough to leave a comment about people pursuing little chance to hover on a cloud of fake dreams, grace beams with marijuana. With me, faith seems to bring the things I wanna, cause what I want is what I am, nada, you ain't proper. Gotta get right, man. All you wanted was a leg up. I guess maybe you just wanna get your bread up. I just need a second to think, cause, you know, things are tough right now. You ain't finished what you said, huh? But, you know, when it gets right, call me back, you know. I'll be ready to work with a real shirt, so I'll talk shit. It ain't like, come on, man. You know who you are. I don't gotta say names or nothing. What's that supposed to be? You gotta practice being real. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. I did. Don't just give up when shit gets hard. Yeah, leave it at that. Up late nights on a Saturday, not at the club, wish I had a day just to turn up. Have to say my time's burnt up. Something like my pockets in the saddest way. Reality TV just laughs at me. Kinda like those bullies in high school. Behind the scenes was catastrophe. So could everyone quit telling me what I had to be? Just to be simple with you, brother, I'm truly glad to be a fuck up. Cause right now I'm down, so homie, what's up? I know I didn't grow to get here by being stuck up. Some people out seeing how much energy they can suck up. But I'm filling the cup up, passing it to my brothers. Maybe one day I'll buy a house for my mother. Up on the mountain, awesome. Helipad so I can visit often. Send my dad golfing off with Steve Austin. Stone cold focused. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. It's been a minute now, milking every opportunity. I should get a cow, never seen an obstacle that I couldn't get around. But I'm not from royalty, so I didn't get a crown. These thoughts were written down for those who sit and frown. Complain every day about the blessings they were given. How do you suppose those bros in Africa are living now? Maybe you could see the light if I could shift the clouds. So I'll try, but man, look how time flies. This year came and went like drive-bys. Mama still says she's surprised by my size, but this cat survives, still got my 9 lives. So what you wanna do? Go home, relax for 5 days cause you wanted to? I'd rather be out in Bombay, but I ain't mad at you. I'm not at home to stay, I'm just passing through. There's things I have to do. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way. No, there's no way for me to come home. I've been in the office, they asking me where I'm off. I'm thinking that I fell off, it's a bad decision to start off with. If I don't call back, don't be mad at me. Home or family is surely somewhere that I'd rather be. I've been on the road for just too long, hoping that I'll come soon. No, when that'll be, man, who knows? Guarantee y'all have something to show. Most of y'all complacent, none of y'all got patience. I know that for a fact, cause I'm part of that equation. Learned from the school of life, and this is orientation. Nothing could prepare me for what I recently been facing. Some say that gravity is too strong, but when you love, you really can't do wrong. So I'm sorry I can't move on, but I couldn't leave without this new song. Hey, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home.
This is not a beat.
Perdi noção de toda vez que quebrei o coração e joguei fora aquela roupa que esconde a risada, a graça, a vida, então basta. Acordando todo dia de ressaca, das viradas tomando cachaça, da pinga misturou cachaça, sozinho pensando na praça. Que eu acho, se não me preste nem vale preocupar, estou melhor deixando ela pra lá. Amor vem, nem vale procurar, mas aonde que eu acho, aonde que eu acho, ela me serve, quero lhe ocupar, papá. Não aguento deixar ela pra lá, não tô errado, nem prece falar. Aonde te acho, eu tô procurando, né? 5 years came to a different end. Most people fucking, but they never had a friend. If they did, chances I was probably one of them. Oh, here we go again. Type on Tinder, then I send. If you're looking for the real thing, you can just forget about it. Don't just go around it. Make some feelings, break the deal, even just simply say I'm sorry. Yeah, girl, I really doubt it. 25 anos, venho pro outro fim. Poucos têm amigos, mas a safadeza assim. Se for que seu cor não pode viver assim, vocês podem vir, mas até o Joaquim. Se tem problemas com o passado e te enganaram, pode deixar por lado. Sou um cara muito fácil, dar risada por nada. Podemos encontrar em casa. Vou falar dos dois jeitos, so you know. O mais você aprende, the more you grow. Believe in there's more. Acredita em amor. I know you don't know quem eu sou, but if you would have me, sei que eu vou. Believe in there's more. Acredito em amor. Se não me preste, nem vale preocupar. Estou melhor deixando ela pra lá. Amor vem, nem vale procurar. Mas aonde que eu